Hello, my dear future makers. Welcome to ACE Engineering Academy. ACE Preparation League welcomes you each and everybody for this preparation league. So, in this today's session, we are going to discuss preparation strategy for GATE 2023 examination, my dear. And moreover, myself, Vamshi Krishna, and I am the faculty of discrete mathematics in ACE Engineering Academy, and I have more than 10 years of experience in GATE training and all. So in this today's session agenda is, so we can discuss the preparation strategy. So before discussing preparation strategy, we should understand what are the usual problems that a student can face in preparation. And next level, not only for GATE examination, in any competitive examination. And apart from that, particularly in GATE, what are the strategy we should follow in commonly for all CSC branch students. So all subjects, what is the proper strategy, what is the formula we can follow. So that is the thing we can discuss. And apart from that, we can also discuss especially discrete mathematics, what is the content, how to follow, how to understand the concepts in clear way, and what is the strategy. Particularly, we can in the solution of questions of discrete maths. We can discuss all these things together, my dear. So without wasting the time, let us start our session. So preparation league. So students, I want to ask you one question. My question is, um, solve this question. I am asking you people, solve this question. Isn't it? Do you heard me? Solve this question. Right? Some students are thinking, sir, you are making fun of us. So what are you thinking? Without any question, you are asking that to solve this question. Don't worry, don't worry. I can write the question, my dear. I can write. Don't feel, I can write the question. So my question is like this. Yes, let me take the question. How far is Delhi? This is my question. Can you answer this? Yeah, I think you are thinking something. How far is Delhi? How far is Delhi? That is my question. Yes, I can understand what usually trigger in your mind is, sir, you are asking how far is Delhi, where it is from. Are you asking from Hyderabad? Are you asking from Delhi? Are you asking from Chandigarh? Where it is from? Usually the question rises that. So, my dear student, what I want to try to convey is, so if you want to find the solution to a particular question, first you should know the question. Not only knowing the question should be very clear. The question should be very clear. If the question is very clear to you, then only you can solve the question. Isn't it? From this small example, you please understand that thing. So whenever we are going to the preparation strategy, so my dear, you should understand what are the usual problems that the student can face in preparation. So if you know the problems, then we can find the solution. Without knowing the problem, how we can find the solution, my dear? Is it possible? Isn't it? Yeah, let us see. Now, for this preparation strategy for GATE 2023 or preparation strategy for any competitive exam or preparation for your goal, I am just introducing a model. My model is something like this, my dear. So my formula is just R model. Yes. Yes, you heard in right way. Yes, my model is R model. This is the preparation strategy for our GATE CSC students, RR model. Sir, what is this RRR model? Yeah, let us see. R for ready. Yeah, first star indicates ready, my dear. Ready, be ready, be ready. Rich, Be rich in your content, be rich. And R for what you call remarkable. Remarkable. We want remarkable preparation. We want remarkable progress. We want remarkable action. So you should be away from the crowd, not like one of the person in your crowd, right? So remarkable. Can you remember this? Ready, rich, remarkable, right? So today's session I divided like this, RRR model. Yeah? Yes, let us discuss one by one. R for ready. Sir, what is the meaning of ready? For what I should be ready? Yeah, we can discuss ready. So we have the points like stop thinking, keep good company, and know yourself, right? So R for ready in the sense, so it is a state you are ready for action. My dear, what I am saying is first accept the gate. Accept gate first. So many people can do gate training or any other training. So it is not like because of some other people force. It should be start by yourself. You should be ready for that, right? So you should be ready because I observed many students in a year, approximately more than somewhat 20,000, 30,000 students I can usually watch. So I observe many students. The students usually have many confusions. Many confusions. Sir, I want to do this one, or sir, there are many options in front of me. Option A, option B, option C, option D. What can I choose, sir? Sir, why should I go for option A? In option B, this is available, sir. This in option C, this is available, sir. Why should I option A, sir? Sir, my dear, if you want to go for GATE, if you want to attempt GATE exam, first know about GATE examination. Know the importance of GATE, right? You just do the research on GATE, right? So, importance of GATE examination. If you accept the GATE exam, then the way that your mind thinking is going to be different, right? So there is something in your mind and you are sitting in the preparation. That is not the right way. That is not the right way. First accept the things. Accept the things in the sense, so I am choosing this GATE examination, this GATE training. I am sitting for preparation, so and so reason. There must be some proper example in front of you. There must be proper example. So then only you can do effective. So usually you can attend classes in your classrooms or in our coaching centers or in online classes or offline classes or whatever it is. You can attend many sessions. I hope you know that. But whenever you are attending the session, just to change your mindset. Before attending the class, you just think like, today I want to become an active listener in the class. Today, whatever the faculty delivers, 7 hours of lecture, 8 hours of lecture, or even 2 hours of lecture, I am ready to be listen. I want to get all these things. So I want to achieve many goals in my life. This is very simple task in front of me. I want to do many things. I have only one life, so I don't want to spend all my life through this one only. I just want to complete this task first and I should move on. There are many things I want to do. So let me complete this first. Why should I drag on this for 2 years, 3 years, 4 years like? Okay, I want to finish this job at this time. So be ready with that. When you are sitting in the class also, when you are sitting in class, when listening to the class, just be like, yes, today I want to be the active listener, whatever the faculty, in what way he can do, he can present the things. I am very good receiver. I can get the things in proper way. So you think like that, my dear. You think like that and sit in the class and observe the variation in you. So how you are receiving the things, right? So usually the students think that, sir, we want to go to US, sir. We want to do software jobs, sir. Sir, in GATE training, there are many difficulties, sir. So on. So many confusions are there in students' mind. So you just stop thinking about all the things. My dear, you saw any video lectures or any things or any expert faculty or any expert in this field. So usually the student can choose any other path because of GATE requires some strategy. GATE is a difficult task. because you don't know the proper strategy. Without knowing proper strategy, the student think that it is difficult, right? That is one thing. And another thing, GATE is an all India level examination. GATE is the only examination, so that is valid for 3 years, my dear. The score is valid for 3 years, right? And this is an all India level examination. When you are in third year or second year, if you start preparation early, the first advantage is you can become very strong in the concept. So whatever you are reading in your engineering, you have very grip about your subjects. Yes, I am good in academics. I am really strong than other students. When even you are facing interview also, you feel that, yes, I am good, I am okay with these subjects, definitely I can do. Usually the student can get a question like, what is your interested area? Yeah, if interviewer asks what is your interested area, I can choose any one subject and I can speak about that subject like anything. Do you want to ask me about C programming? What is the goal of operating system? What is the main objective of networks? Whatever you want to ask, you can ask me, sir, I can answer it, because I heard and I listened to 60 hours, 70 hours of GATE lectures. I have definitely some grip on that, isn't it? So try to understand, my dear, try to be active listener in the class and try to be make yourself ready in the content. If you want to be ready, know the importance of GATE examination. So GATE is very important and it is maybe somewhat difficult when comparing with other things. That's why the student may choose other path, but nobody says that GATE is waste. Everybody know that GATE is very, very important, very, very valuable, but it may be difficult. That's why I am going my strategy. So understand, my dear. I can suggest you one thing. If you are an average student, let us suppose you are an average student. Let us suppose you are an average student. So maybe your percentage is something like 50%, 60% like this. I hope many of you know that in our GATE examination, we have many subjects. We have technical subjects and non-technical subjects, many subjects like. So we have subjects like engineering mathematics. Yes, sir, we have subjects like engineering mathematics and aptitude. Let me write like apti. And you know the weightage of these subjects, my dear? Do you know? I think aptitude weightage is 15 marks. Engineering mathematics is also having good weightage for other branches, 12 to 13 marks. Let me add discrete maths also here. Right? So discrete mathematics, if you take discrete mathematics on average, let me write 10 marks. There are some papers in previous GATE you got 15 marks, 20 marks, especially from discrete mathematics. I don't know you people know that thing or not, but without exaggerating, I can say that minimum weightage is 8 marks and max weightage is 12 marks. And recently in 2022 GATE examination also we got something like 12 to 13 marks from discrete mathematics, right? So there are some questions combined with the data structures and algorithms also with the discrete. Okay, so let me say this. Let us see, in discrete mathematics we have 10 marks, in aptitude we have 15 marks, my dear. In engineering mathematics, let us suppose somewhat 6 to 8 marks like, right? So if you make some of them, here you got almost 20 to 21, approximately some 25 marks like. My dear student, usually the qualifying mark for GATE, particularly for CSE, on an average it is 27. On an average. So let us suppose for general candidate, sometimes it is 25, 27, something like that. For general category students, 27 marks, right? So 20 out of 27 marks, 20 marks we are getting for aptitude and engineering mathematics. Any student can do aptitude. Aptitude is not at all a difficult task. Without coaching also you can solve some level of aptitude questions in your training programs. You learn all the things, na? What is time and distance, what is time and work, what is blood relations, what is coding and decoding. You know all these concepts, right? Usually a third year, final year students, you must prepare these things, right? If you want to go for any domain, this is the minimum requirement, just like aptitude. So don't neglect these subjects, minimum mathematics, aptitude, and even in engineering mathematics also. In engineering mathematics, in matrix algebra, linear algebra, there are most frequent questions are there, just like eigenvalues, eigenvectors, in probability, Bayes theorem. Some repeated frequent questions are there. Now, if you follow that questions, minimum marks you can get, isn't it? So, my dear student, don't think that gate examination consists like very complex questions. There are some areas, if you focus more on that areas, you can easily get the qualifying mark. And if you are an average student, just like somewhat 50%, 60%, let us suppose some student like that, if your college is offering only 3 lakhs per annum, 4 lakhs per annum package, it is not necessary to you to stick for that. There is a beautiful opportunity in front of you that is called GATE. GATE is the gateway for engineers, my dear. So, by qualifying GATE examination, what do you say? You can get state level reputed engineering college. I am not exaggerating the things. If you are qualified in GATE, you are in some X college, okay? Right now you are in X college, just leave it. If you are qualified in GATE, definitely it is possible with you to get a seat in state level reputed college. And you know very well, a good rank always guarantees a good college and always guarantees a good job, right? In the same way, so if you are in some good college, better college than now what you are studying, so opportunities increases. Definitely there are more opportunities for you, isn't it? There are more opportunities. So that is called place of demand, my dear, place of demand. Let us, how can I say that? Let us suppose there is something like some water bottle is there. Some water bottle, some water or some cool drink is there. Let us suppose there is some cool drink. So here in our retail shop, the cost of cool drink is just like 20 rupees. Cost of cool drink is 20 rupees. And the same cool drink, if you purchase in shopping mall, it can be 50 rupees also. If you go for airports, it can be more price like 100 rupees also. Even small tin also 200 rupees also in flight. My dear student, understand the quantity is same actually. The quantity, whatever the thing you are taking, the cool drink, that is same. But the place, when the place changes, automatically the demand is going to be changed, my dear. So understand in that way. So you have no need to stick for 3 lakhs per annum, 4 lakhs per annum package. You can get very good package if you go to the very good college. That is possible with you. And you should follow minimum strategy. Minimum strategy means just like simple subjects you can follow, engineering, mathematics, aptitude, easy subjects. Apart from that, if you are able to concentrate 2-3 subjects like somewhat good weighted subject in our computer science, I think you can take any subject. Any subject is having minimum 6 to 8 marks weightage, na? 5 marks, 6 marks, it varies. Definitely, if you prepare one subject, we don't get anything from that. Such scenario is not there. Once upon a time in our GATE examination, we have subjects like software engineering and web technologies. Sometimes we don't even get one question from that area. But now the situation is not like that. Every subject is having minimum weightage. If you have 10 sections, from all 10 sections you are getting the questions and almost equal weightage, almost equal, light variation, almost equal weightage, not like drastic difference, okay? So what I am saying is, if you are able to prepare just 2-3 subjects, definitely it is possible with you to qualify GATE, right? Sir, why are you, some students may think like that, sir, why are you thinking an average student, I am extraordinary student, or I am the topper of my college? So, if you are really topper of your college, there is a challenge in front of you, my dear, that is called GATE. Crack GATE rank with a single digit rank, like, then really show your intelligence, and that is like a benchmark to your engineering, right? There are mushrooming of universities and educational institute, wherever you are there in such institutes. I don't know that much. But if you mention that, sir, I qualified GATE 2023 with so and so score, right? With so and so score, with so and so rank, then definitely it is, everybody can understand that you are really worthful student. Either you join in some colleges or you do masters or not, that doesn't matter, but everybody can understand that you are really worthful student. I saw many students, they don't prepare GATE examination only for MTech, only for other things. They want to prepare GATE examination, they just want to test themselves, how much strong they are in their subjects. They want to be concepts very clear. Yeah, there are many students in that manner, they want to learn the things also. Okay, and if you are the topper of your college, aim for GATE exam and try to get a seat in your dreamed universities like IITs and NITs like. So if you work hard like that, then definitely your starting step will be different, my dear. Maybe if you are initiated with a package of just like 30,000 per month in your college, to reach 1 lakh or 2 lakhs, how much time you required, we don't know. But there is a chance in IITs you can start your package with 1 lakh per month. And there is no limit to that. We saw many news, and there is no limit to that. We saw there are many students, they can earn 1 crore per annum also, 2 crores. Some articles also we read, right? So there is a student who came from remote area, he received a package of 1 crore per annum. He is from IIT Bombay, but he is rejected. He want to do something for the society. Many articles are there, right? So there are many things, my dear. Try to understand. If you want, whatever if you are really topper of your college, you really compete with actual competitor. Actual competitor in the sense, in the class, whatever the 60 students are there, they are not your competitors. There are really creamy students in India. You should face them. You can get all that students. They become as your friends. One student is from Hyderabad, one student is from Kerala, one student from Kolkata, one student from Mumbai. All students, and international students are also came. There is a possibility, right? So all students are together in one classroom. Then that is the equal competition. That is the right way you can compete. And it is not about compete, sir. It is just like win and win situation. You just win yourself. That is very important. Okay, so my dear student, what I am saying is, there are many opportunities in front of you, and GATE is also wonderful opportunity. No doubt in that. So people don't know about importance of GATE. They don't know that. They think that GATE is only for masters. Okay, GATE is the master's exam. There are many opportunities, right? If you want to go for PSUs, the entrance examination is GATE. Yes, for CSC students, the number of vacancies are very less when comparing with other branches. Yes, it is true. So what? From CSC, number of candidates are also less, right? Competition is also less. So number of vacancies less, right? That is okay. At the same time, in the same ratio, competition is also less, my dear. So that is the thing you should notice, and you should focus on GATE. So if you take this path, you can be away from the rat race, you will be different from others. That is one reason. And second thing, so you just stop thinking, be ready with all these things. Just being ready is not at all easy task. I can just say that, yeah, just be ready. So how I am discussing, you just discuss yourself, and before going to the GATE preparation, just be stable. You just be in something like ready state. Okay, right. And keep a good company, sir. There are many distractions in our society. So there are many fools. So they can say many things, and many what you call many comments. So you just keep good company. So that good company will give you for a good start. Yes, good start. That is very important, to become ready yourself, right? And know yourself, my dear. So many students are going in this way. You are feeling some second path, means there is something within you. You should know yourself and just follow your heart, just follow your path, just for the sake of happiness. So whatever the result, we are ready to face, because I just chosen this path. Once if I chosen this path, in the middle, whatever the distractions came and whatever the obstacles came, I don't want to stop my journey. You just be stable in your, be rich in your content, my dear, be rich. Yes, be rich means, sir, how can be I rich? So if you want to be rich in your content, so if you want to learn all the concepts, so first you should have well defined, described, clear goal. Clear goal must be there. So what is your dream? Some dream should be there. I want to do masters in German. I want to do masters in IIT Bombay. I want to become project manager in Google company in the year 2025. Your goal should be specific, my dear. Very specific it should be. Got it? So a well-defined description of the goal. Usually students face some problem na? In preparation, they face some problem. If their goal is very clear, they don't feel any problem. These are not at all problems to them, because their ultimate goal is different. After reaching their goal, they can do the wonders. They are ready to do wonders. What are all these small things? They can simply feel like that. Isn't it? Yeah, you should have that type of mindset, my dear, and collect all resources to complete the task. So minimum resources are required. So don't take unnecessary, unusual resources. There are plenty of unnecessary nonsense is there in the internet now. Don't go to all that things, because the internet content and YouTube contents, many, what I saw is, it is not like a structured way. It is not at all in organized way. So it is just like a scattered way, and they just want to do such things. They just want to highlight themselves, but they are not really doing service to the student. So my dear student, so collect the proper information, all resources. So for example, if you take ACE Engineering Academy, so 26 years of experience, it was established 26 years ago. I think it is in 1995 it was established, and it has a very good experience in conducting GATE classes, and expertise faculty is there, and everything is an organized manner, and it is a pattern. It is already well defined thing, right? It's just like an well defined program. It can execute by itself. It is not like a new thing, struggling for something. It is not like that, my dear. So my dear student, what I am saying is, try to collect proper information from proper resources and utilize that resources in very effective way, right? Then you can be rich in content. And infinite patience must be required. Yes, definitely infinite patience must be required. Not only like normal patience, GATE student is really different from all other student. So if you go for competitive examinations or some other examination, that is different, my dear. Some people will say, answer this question, some trainings are there. Within 30 seconds I can get the answer. Within 10 seconds I can get the answer. Within 1 second I can get the answer. So I don't know what that all that things. But GATE questions are not like that. Here we don't have the memory based questions, my dear. Most of the questions, 70 to 75% of the questions are logical based questions. They want to test your analytical thinking, right? So yes, numerical questions are there. Subject knowledge is very much required to that. So most analytical questions are there. So not like memory based questions. So there is some word in the question, okay, do this one. If there is some word in the question, do this one. Why should I do? I don't know. So it is not like a shortcut based, my dear. It is just like a completeness of the education. So this is the concept. The faculty will start from zero level. Not only me, all the GATE faculty in our ACE Engineering Academy, they start from zero level basics. Yes, they can start from zero level, and they can take you one by one, all steps, and they can make you to reach GATE level. Yes, one by one it is possible, my dear. And not like they, after teaching concept in clear way, just by experience, they can teach the shortcuts wherever it is available. Definitely they can teach the shortcuts, but before coming to the shortcut, they can tell you the reason behind the shortcut and what is happening actually in the shortcut. So that is very important, right? So otherwise, it's just like the by-hearting and mugging up the things. And moreover, we cannot mug up, and particularly our CSC students, it is not at all possible to them to mug up the things. Everything they want proof. What is the proof, sir? Sir, how it is, sir? What it is, sir? So usually our CSC students think like that. Okay, so infinite patience required, my dear. Remember to be rich in the content. And next, this third stage is important. We want remarkable progress. Whatever the action you are doing, it must be remarkable, my dear. Remarkable. It is not like a normal. Yeah. So, for example, in our Hyderabad, in 1 kilometer, there are 5,000 software engineers. In 1 kilometer, there are 5,000 software engineers. You are also one part of software engineer. So you are also just one of that. You should not be like that. You should be definitely different from others, right? So you should reach somewhat level companies, very good companies, right? So once maybe in 1 year training, 2 years training, I don't know how much you struggle in GATE, but once if you reach your goal, you can enjoy the fruits like anything. Yes, it is possible with you. Some students will say, sir, in GATE training, we are sacrificing Saturdays, Sundays. My dear, in your life, there are many Saturdays, many memorable Sundays, and you can give most memorable weekends to your family. It is possible with you once if you get a very good rank in GATE. Oh, let us suppose, for example, you joined in Amazon company like. So usually in level companies, we have minimum 100 to 150 leaves. 100 to 150 leaves are available in a year. And usually 99% of the cases, if you apply the leave, the HR manager, they not at all reject the leave. I hope you know these things. There is a lot of difference between normal software engineer and very good software engineer, my dear. So there is a lot of difference. Try to be like that. So don't say, I want to become a software engineer. You should be very good like a reputed software engineer. You must work for level company. When you have the ability, why are you sacrificing your energy and intelligence and what you call, at this age, why are you sacrificing all these things for low level company? Why don't you aim for very good company? That is the only question I have. You have ability, right? When you have the caliber, why are you sacrificing that? What is the need to that? Okay, fine. Let us start. Sir, start early. If you want to go for all India level examination like GATE, so you should start early. Don't think too much. Too much of analysis gives paralysis. Too much of analysis gives paralysis. Too much of analysis is not required. Just think. So if your heart feel that I am okay with GATE, just start early. This is the right moment. Yes, you are in second year, you are in third year, even you are in final year, you are ready to spend the time. Yes, you can start. Start early, as much early as possible. If you want to do a good thing, you have no need to search for a good day. Just start early. Start early. If you are early, then you can become early bird, right? Yes or no? Yes. And start in simple way. Start in simple way. When you are in preparation, usually what the students will do, on the first day, they will open the books and they will prepare like 4 hours, 5 hours, 8 hours. First day, like they prepare like anything. After that, slowly their intensity is going to be decreased. You don't do such mistakes. You just start in a simple way. Just start in baby steps. So how you are there in your first year of BTech, when you are joining in first year BTech, there is some dream, right? When you are coming to your college, when you join in CSC branch, there is some dream. When you are going to the college on first day, something you can imagine, right? I am saying in positive way, right? So start in simple way. So on that day, when you see in first year, you have some subjects like C programming and all. So C programming, you cannot understand. Usually, most of the students cannot understand anything at that moment. But what you are now, you understand. You know everything. What is hash? What is include? What is studio.h? What is malloc function? And what is ampersand? At that time, you don't know. You are not aware of all these things. What is pointer? What is double pointer? What is triple pointer? You don't know all such things. But now you are okay. Now you are okay. My dear, what I am saying is practice makes you more and more perfect. So on the first day, you don't think that within one day success will come. The success will come just accumulating every day. Every day success results you 1 week success. Every week success results you 1 month success. Every month success results you 1 year success. Every year success results you your life success, my dear. So understand that thing. Sometimes, yes, sometimes you can go down, but no problem. Next day you can what you called overcome in your preparation. You can compensate the time, no problem at all. Start in simple way. First day preparing more, and next day not at all preparing anything. That is not right way of the preparation. So first day you just start with 1 hour preparation. Next day 2 hours preparation. Maintain consistency. It is difficult to maintain consistency. I can tell you the solution for consistency also. Don't worry about that. And keep learning the things yourself. And I think you know very well, learning, just I mentioned keep learning. It seems to be a very simple word. Keep learning is very, very important. That means keep learning in the sense you must be crystal clear about your concepts, right? You must understand the fundamentals and the concepts in very right way. Sometimes in GATE questions, many of you, some students attend in GATE, they can understand. Faculty taught some question, right? So when he taught some question, you got the answer. Yes, your answer is right, no doubt about it. But when you see the process of the faculty, the process, whatever the faculty taught is different, but whatever you are thinking is different. Your answer may be correct. My dear. But the process you followed is wrong, entirely wrong. That means the learning the concept in right way, not like misleading or misguiding something. Must be crystal clear about the concepts in very, very right way. And you know very well, in GATE examination, every complex question based on simple basics only. If the student is very strong in basics, he can solve any level question. If he must be very good aware of the fundamentals, that is required, isn't it? So keep learning the things in such a way. And after preparing the things, PYQs, previous year questions of GATE, last year question, before last year questions, from this particular area, what type of questions we are getting, you should understand previous year questions. Minimum you need to solve 20 years of previous year questions guide. We have a PYQ program also in our AS, actually separate PYQ module for CSC students. So many of the students are enrolling and they are learning the concepts in that manner also. We covered almost all previous year questions, like, so from each and every topics, just like topic wise in the first chapter, from this topic. So these are the previous questions available from the first chapter. From the second topic, some 4 questions came in previous years of questions, previous year of GATE question papers. So we covered like that. So anyway, you practice PYQs, and there is no compromise at all in PYQs. Sir, I can solve 90% of the previous year questions. I can cover 99%. My dear, either you are solving GATE 89 question or GATE 1999 question. Maybe that question is descriptive or whatever it is. You should not compromise in previous year questions. All previous year questions you must solve. And that practice must be like 2 to 3 times. Minimum 2 to 3 times. I am just saying about topper end. And if you are an average student or depends on your IQ level, you can solve more. You should solve more number of times. 5 to 10 times also required. Instead of solving unnecessary questions, unnecessary papers, if you solve previous year questions again and again, some framework you got, Yes, from this area, this is most expected and this is most important. This is more important. This is important. This is less important. This is not at all important. So you can understand such things. So there is one concept. So the possible level question like this, high-end question like this, if you observe all previous year questions, if you practice more number of times, your way of doing solution will be different, my dear. That is the point you should notice. Many of the students, once if they solve the question, if they know the answer, they don't solve the again. They don't know really how to prepare. The strategy of the preparation is you should solve the same problem more number of times first. So that problem must be fixed in your mind. I am not saying that the same problem will appear in GATE examination, but definitely whatever the new problem appear in GATE 2023, this practice will helps you to solve that question. Whatever the inputs given by the faculty in the training, whatever the things you learn, the same type of questions, usually many of the times same questions appear with numerical changes. Sometimes they can give some extension to that concept. Sometimes from that concept they can ask some synthetic question. Many of the questions are there. So that is the reason every faculty stress PYQ, PYQ, PYQ. Why they are stressing like that? Because of that is that much important. So when you are going for competitive exam, particular examination pattern you must know. Na? You must know about particular pattern. If you go for other exam, your pattern should be changed. Syllabus may be common, pattern will be changed. Isn't it? Right? So, and prepare mock test and sample papers and all. So when you are preparing mock test, my dear, so before coming to the test, you will be aware of all your classwork. You must be practice your classwork, class notes first. So when you are coming to the mock test, so we have the test like topic wise. So topic wise, first you should go for topic wise test. So if you are okay with topic wise test, then you can go for subject wise. Isn't it? After subject wise test, you can go for mock test like grand test. Complete paper. The paper consists all subjects. Okay? So that is the way of preparing the things. And most important, actually the examination, whatever you are taking, that is indirectly, it's a preparation for your exam, right? Exam is nothing but preparation, right? Yes or no? Yeah? There are 65 questions in examination. So 65 possibilities you are thinking. You are triggering all concepts again and again. So there is a question from operating system, there is a question from network, there is a question from DBMS. So all questions are, you are recollecting the information in your brain. So that is one type of revision, right? So my dear student, if you are taking a test, means it indirectly 70 to 80% of revision is completed. And the most important thing is, in your subject, in your test, whatever the topics you covered and whatever the topics you didn't cover, you should understand. Yes, I answered the question from computer organization. I am okay with the TOC. I am okay with the compiler design, but I am unable to solve the question from graph theory in discrete mathematics. Okay, let us examine that. So let us understand that. What is the details given in the classwork for particular topic? No, okay, in classworks are given only 4 problems. I want to become strong in the concept. So let us go for the standard textbook. Just like Rosen's, we have the Kenneth Rosen's standard textbook, right? So just refer the textbook and understand the thing. So what is the other variant examples he can give, and variant vocabulary is also available in textbooks when you refer. That is also added advantage. My dear, many of the students, they do a mistake, like every time they answer some questions from some areas. Every time they leave some areas. That is not at all correct in GATE exam. And you are taking sample test, and every time you are answering a question from TOC and compiler design, you are answering question from data structures and algorithm, and you are leaving the question from discrete mathematics. That is not the right way, right? When you have some problem, if you identify that problem, next week when you are going to the test, you must refine it. And whatever the error you got it, you must rectify that error. That is very, very important in practice test. That is the way of practicing the test. Go for mock test, go for sample test, means you are taking test in such a way like that, as many as possible in a strategic way. For example, if you are taking 3 days, one test. That is very nice. 2 days one test, that is also okay. Everyday test, you are not preparing anything, then that is not at all meaningful. That is not at all meaningful. So if you take one day test, when you are going to the next test, what are the problems occurred in the first test, first exam, you must rectify that problems and try to answer that questions in the next test. I hope you got my point. That is very, very important. That is only refinement. In software engineering, in our spiral model, we have customer requirements and analytical and analysis and refinement, right? That is called refinement. Without refinement, again you are coming to the customer requirements. That's not the right way. And consistency, maintain consistency in preparation is very, very important, my dear. Consistent, you must stick with this. Consistency, I can elaborate. Consistency is required. And as I mentioned, frequent revision is required. Frequent revision is required. Let us suppose you are in somewhat something called some village. You are in some village. So there is some diamonds are available in the forest, right? So you are every day it is available only one diamond. Something either diamond available, whatever it is. You are going for wood or whatever it is. So every day you can go to the forest and come back. Actually, there is no proper path to the forest. So you went on first day, you brought some diamond. On the second day also you went on and you brought another diamond. Third day also you went to the same place and you got some diamond. On fourth day also you go to the same place in same path and you brought some diamond. So my dear student, if you are going like this every day, even it is a forest also, definitely there will be some path, definitely some path will be formed. Every day, yes, there are many obstacles. Every day you are going on same route, definitely some path will be available. In the same way, the revision is also diamond path, my dear. It is a path for diamond. Every day you are going there and bringing something. That means you are giving instruction. I hope you know very well about artificial intelligence and neural networks. Every day you are instructing the brain and triggering. Something like you trigger like 21 times like. So you revised 21 times, whatever it is, you can remember it. Usually some psychology people says that if you do any activity continuously for 21 days, that will become habit to you. And if you do the same thing for something called 3 months, it is going to be the part of your life. So in the same way, this is the reason, my dear, all expert trainers are saying revise. What is the revision is? If you do revise many number of times, there is a chance for getting a constructed, very good path in between you and the concepts. And it is just like a framework. And your understanding ability also increases. And every time you are revising, you can refine your short notes also. Yes. Isn't it? And track your progress, analyze yourself, or are you going in a right way or not, analyzing. Yeah, usually you can put some milestones, right? So are you reaching the milestones or not? You need to progress that. And study timetable. Study timetable is very, very important. So there must be some timetable. So usually when you are starting, you just prepare 2 hours per day. That is more than enough. So slowly increase the timetable, and conceptual understanding depends on the practice and mock test. Just to do little modifications on the timetable. Someday you may not follow the timetable, don't worry. But next day you must stick on, you remember your goal and just follow it, right? So it depends on your time convenience and time availability. You just prepare your timetable. Some students will say, sir, we are going to the college, we have somewhat 8 hours of lecture, and here in your gate training, you are giving 2 hours of concepts. I don't have even 1 hour to prepare or to revise the things. Something the students will say. Yes, they are right. They are 100% correct in their aspect. My dear, I want to ask you one thing. Is it really that much time required in your engineering, whatever you are learning in your 4 years of study? In your 4 years of study, you are learning something, right? Is it really required 4 years of time? To study that thing, to learn that concepts, you just understand. For example, discrete mathematical subject is there. Whatever you learn in your college for a semester, the same concept I am delivering in 60 to 70 hours of lecture. So in somewhat a very, very better effective way. So I am delivering and you are learning the concepts and you are understanding within 70 hours, the task will complete. Maybe somewhat within 10 days or 14 days, sometime max 1 month. It is not at all required for a semester, right? In the same way, try to understand, my dear, whatever the time you are spending, either it is really effective or not, you should understand. Sir, here I am taking 8 hours of college and 2 hours of study, something like that. I am not even preparing 1 hour means, if you are not able to prepare 1 hour, what is the use of this? Whatever the concepts you are getting from the college or training institute, you are not getting the concepts, you are not revising, you are not practicing, then what is the use of you are spending 10 hours time? So this is only useful if and only if you do this task. Fine? So study timetable is required, my dear. And next, prepare short notes and prepare very short notes. Short notes in the sense, first chapter, when I take the first chapter, I given somewhat some 50 pages of lecture, let us suppose, some 50 pages of lecture. So in your notes, it is there in 50 pages. Then you just minimize it for something called 5 pages. 5 pages, just to prepare 5 pages. So the total subject, you just prepare in somewhat 20 pages. One subject, 20 pages. Next subject, 20 pages. If you take one book, the total subjects should be covered. Within the 200 pages, all your 10 subjects must be covered. Okay, that is first level. And next level, when you are doing the second time revision, you can really understand what are the typical concepts, what are the confusing concepts, where the formulas are more, where the properties are more, where you need to stress. So that areas you can prepare very short notes. So the total concepts, the total gate training, you just prepare within 10 pages. I saw some students, they prepared within 3-4 pages also. Because they have difficulty in that areas only. They want to revise that things before going to the exam. And they don't want to learn any new things before exam. Before exam, whatever they learn, every day they will work effectively. Before going to the exam, they just revise such concepts. So that is very important, my dear. So try to understand such things. And last but not least, that is called help others. Help others. Help others means, what do you say? Help others. Help others means there are many candidates with you. They are also in same preparation. So when you are in preparation, if you help them, when a student, your friend got some doubt, if you clarify that doubt, then that can give you your concepts in more clear way, my dear. So I hope you got my point. It is just like a win and win situation. Don't think that everyone is your competitor. Don't go such type of mindset. You just think like something. There are different candles. There are different candles, my dear. Yes, there are different candles. If you lighten one candle with another candle, this candle it doesn't have any light. So you just lighten one candle with another candle. The glow of this candle doesn't reduce, my dear. It has its own identity. So remember that. So helping others is nothing wrong, and moreover, it very, very beneficial to you. Very, very beneficial to you. That's important, and that increase your confidence. So these are the usual problems that students face in preparation. And this is my idea of RR model. So to rectify that. Okay. And let us discuss consistency. I told you, I can discuss consistency later. Yes. To maintain consistency in preparation is very, very difficult task. I can tell you the solution for that. So whatever you are doing every day, just divide your activities. Whatever the slots of works you have, slots of works you have, you just divide them, slots of work. So the slots of work, some tasks are there. Every day you have some task, right? There are some tasks, that tasks are in the category of most important and most urgent. They are very, very important and very, very urgent. There are some tasks, they are most important, but they are not at all urgent now. They are not at all urgent. Let us suppose I want to mm, I want to apply for something called passport. Yes. Yes, sir. I am in third year of BTech. I want to apply for passport. At the student age, you can easily get the passport, my dear. It is very easy task to you. But whenever after completion of your degree, if you want to apply for passport or something, you need to spend lot of time wherever you are working and all. So what I am saying is there are some tasks in your life, they are most important, but they are not urgent, right? So GATE is very, very valuable exam. I want to prepare it. It's very, very important. But okay, it is not at all urgent. That's why I am not focusing. So such tasks are there, most important but not urgent. And there are not at all important, but they are urgent. They are urgent. For example, you should do something. You want to renewal your metro pass, or you want to renewal your bus pass, or you want to pay your college fee, you want to pay your university examination fee, whatever it is, that things are very, very urgent. They are urgent. I must do such things. I want to complete all my subjects. I want to clear all my backlogs. They may not important to my ultimate goal. They may not important at this, may not important, but it is urgent. Na? It is urgent. I must do it at this time. My ultimate goal is different. When comparing with that thing, they are not at all important things, but they are urgent. I must do them. So such category works are there. And next we have not at all important and not at all urgent. There are many things in your life that things are not at all important to you now, and they are not at all urgent to you now, but still you are spending the time, most valuable time. Now, my dear future maker, you are in the age of 22 years or 25 years or whatever it is. So, your valuable time and energy you are spending where? Where you are spending, just analyze yourself, right? So when we saw some students, they are spending 2 hours time in Instagram and 2 hours time in WhatsApp, and they want to give justification to Facebook also. So they want to give 2 hours time for Facebook and 2 hours time for Twitter. Pura 8 hours ho gaya na? So two like. So when you are spending the time like this, yeah, you can use social media or whatever it is, my dear, but in a strategic way, when in a proper way, that can also help you in your preparation. But if you use it in a right way, okay, so when you stick on to that, so I want to use it for 1 hour. So okay, that's it, 1 hour, whatever it may be, you must stick to that, and you must stop WhatsApp, and you must went into your preparation. My dear student, please list out what is most important and most urgent in your life. As you are a student, for education, your education is very, very valuable to you. As you are a student, you should get your university degree and you want to crack a GATE examination. There are many things more important and most urgent works are there in front of you. When you have most important and most urgent work, why are you spending your valuable time here? Then you are asking about time management. Sir, I am unable to manage the time. My dear student, nobody can manage the time in this world. In this world, nobody can manage. Even Prime Minister of India also cannot manage the time, my dear. Right? So, the Prime Minister of India is having only 24 hours per day. Our Chief Minister of Hyderabad, Telangana, Andhra Pradesh, and also they are also having 24 hours per day. You also have 24 hours per day. And I am also 24 hours. Everybody having only 24 hours per day. We cannot manage the time, my dear. According to time, we should manage ourselves. We should manage ourselves according to time. If there is most important thing is there in this world, that is nothing but time. The time you cannot recollect. Very important thing. Time is mortal. Even man is mortal. Time is immortal. Sorry, man is mortal. Time is immortal. Time is immortal. There is no end to it. You cannot recollect the time, right? Even if you got the loss in financially also, you can recover it. It is possible. But whereas coming to the time, you cannot recover. It's not possible. Try to understand, my dear. So you have very good caliber, very good energy, and you are very smart, and you are intelligent, and you are good. You are very good guy. You are very good guy. That's why you are watching this video, right? If you are not a good guy, there are many videos are available in YouTube. Why are you spending your valuable time here? That means you have really have somewhat good intention. Just accelerate that intention. That is enough. So, my dear, what I want to say is, please focus on most important and most urgent task, and do next level most important but not urgent. And there are some tasks, they are not important but urgent, then complete this area. Then you can go for this area. And after that, some students, what they will do is, they can do the task when it is not important and not urgent. Let us suppose some student is having something like some other plan. He don't have a gate in his mind, but he want to do something like, yes, gate is something like very good exam. It is a benchmark for engineering studies. So gate is the gateway for engineer. So whatever it is, whatever I do later, that thing is different. First I want to complete this task. Yes, gate may not be important to me, but gate is not at all urgent to me. But within this third year of BTech, I want to complete this task. There are some guys, they can complete the task when it is in this fourth coordinate. Right? When they finish the task in fourth coordinate, they don't find any task in third coordinate, second coordinate, first coordinate. When the work is in the stage of not at all important, not at all urgent, you are finishing at that time, then there is no question of most important and most urgent works in your life. Right? Yeah? So I hope you got it, my dear. Many students in preparation, when I discussed with the students, they are saying that, sir, consistency is, I am unable to consistent, sir. Time management is difficult, sir. This is the solution for your time management. If you are able to properly execute this, definitely you will be success in your gate. Got it, my dear? Okay. And let us go for our subject also, discrete mathematics. So I given the general preparation strategy for any competitive exam, especially GATE, and for our particular CSC students. And here our subject like discrete mathematics. And you know that discrete mathematics is having 4 modules: mathematical logic, set theory and algebra, combinatorics, and graph theory. Right? We have 4 modules here. Right? When you are preparing any subject, you just follow some sequence, my dear. Understand the importance. So there is some connectivity, some link in our CSC. So when you are preparing the subject like programming language, so you prepare data structures, and you prepare algorithms, and you can also prepare discrete mathematics. Yes, discrete mathematics is independent subject actually. You can prepare it at any time, that is okay. But if you prepare in this sequence, definitely there are many added advantages to you. Yes, it is possible. If you observe the recent GATE questions, the trend is we are getting the combination of questions. One question based on multiple subjects. One question based on multiple subjects. There is a question, that question includes discrete mathematics, engineering maths, and also algorithms, my dear. So such questions we are getting, so you just follow that link. In similar way, there is a possibility like the question combined with digital logic and computer organization and something like OS also. Right? There is a possibility. Some questions are there. It can be the mix. The student can answer that question if he is aware of all that subjects. And in similar way, we have subjects like TOC and compiler design. In worst case, there are some students, they think that, sir, I don't have the proper time, I want to skip some subject, something like. So when you want to skip any subject, so you follow the link, when you are preparing one subject, you complete that link. Don't skip any subject. If you skip some subject, maybe you are good in other two subjects also, the question can be the combination of all three subjects, then it is difficult for you to answer that. I hope you got it, right? So in last time in 2022 gate, from graph theory area, we got the questions. That question requires the minimum knowledge of spanning tree and all, like data structures, and also engineering mathematics, just like they asked a question about adjacency of the matrix. Minimum knowledge is required. So basically it is from discrete mathematics, but minimum knowledge of other. And most important thing, discrete is especially introduced for computer science students, my dear. Discrete mathematics is not at all there for no other branch. Discrete is entirely different. Discrete is introduced for CSC students to understand the programming concepts better. So in combinatorics, we have pigeonhole principle. That principle helps you to understand the programming concepts like deadlocks, synchronization, and some other concepts like. And in our set theory and algebra, we have mapping like one to many, many to one, union operation, intersection operations. All these things are helps you to understand the concepts like compiler design, associative properties, many properties. And graph theory is entirely, it seems to be, sometimes you feel that, sir, are you teaching mathematics or are you teaching something like data structures? You may feel like that. In combinatorics, when I am taking the class like recurrence relations and generating functions, recurrence relation, the student think that, sir, the master's theorem and whatever you are teaching, it is as it is like algorithm subject. Maybe little vocabulary is different. Yet, yes, my dear, discrete is, it's a mixture of computer science subjects and it is a base. I don't say that without discrete mathematics, you cannot understand the, what you call other subjects. But if you learn the discrete, definitely your way of thinking is different. If you learn discrete mathematics in a proper way, the programming languages and concepts you see, your vision is going to be changed, my dear. In mathematical logic, in first order logic, that first order logic is the base. That is the base for our artificial intelligence and neural network, where we can discuss modus ponens, modus tollens, different rules. So that rules will helps you to understand the other concepts in a logical way. Without logic, how can, okay, my dear, in your relations, there are, you may have some cousins or somewhere, they are in very good reputed jobs. You can ask them, can I do data science, can I do machine learning without mathematics basics? If I learn discrete mathematics, after if I do data science, is there any good effect or not? You just ask them. You can take their suggestion. Then you can understand better what really I am talking about. So the mathematical logic is really advantage. Without logic, how you can do the programming? It's not at all possible. Understand, my dear? And in math logic, we have two parts actually, propositional logic and first order logic. In your preparation, in propositional logic, you focus more on the models like tautology. I am not saying that you just leave the other models. That is most expected, important and frequent area. You just focus more on propositional logic. So tautology models, which is tautology, which is not a tautology, which is valid, which is not at all valid. So such questions, satisfiable but not valid. So such models you focus more. And coming to first order logic, as I mentioned, validity of the argument and consistency of the premises and quantifiers. These are the areas. If you trigger with any questions with these multiple quantifiers, the question like every teacher is liked by some student. There exists some student who likes every teacher. So such type of logical questions, you definitely focus more there. And once upon a time, it is very, very guarantee that The questions are compulsory from first order logic and what do you call graph theory. Now the latest trend is different. I can discuss that. The second module is set theory and algebra, my dear. We have different concepts in our set theory and algebra. So in set theory, you can easily solve these questions, sets, basic concepts everybody can do, relations, functions. The important thing is we are getting some questions, they are the combination of all these things. So that type of questions you should not leave. That is important. And this is very important area like partial order and lattices. So if you got any 2 marks question, the most expected area in our second unit like lattices. Most of the students not aware of, they feel little confusion with lattices. But if you take the proper lectures, it is not at all difficult. Without exaggerating, I can say that my students simply play with lattices. It's possible. Simple. Okay, sir. Next we have the algebraic structures. In algebraic structures, we have groupoids, monoids, semi-groups, groups and abelian groups. So all models questions are available in previous year's questions. So you should answer all questions, my dear. But if you see gate pattern, they are just mentioned monoids and groups. But don't follow this syllabus structure. So you follow the questions like cyclic groups, generators, all such questions you need to practice. That is important. So you may think that, sir, there is not there, they just mention only 2 concepts in the syllabus. No, that's not right idea. You observe the PYQs, you can understand better. So that is the second unit. And coming to the third unit, we have the counting principle, recurrence relations, generating function. Actually, students, combinatorics is not at all that much important topic in our previous times. In our previous times, we have most expected concepts are mathematical logic and graph theory. So usually if you see 2009, 2010, 2012, such years, definitely some 2 marks question available from our math logic and 2 marks question definitely available from graph theory. But they are not at all degraded graph theory. The importance of graph theory increases day by day, and the classical method is going to be continuous, no problem at all. But now the trend is changed here in combinatorics. Once upon a time, we got only one simple question in combinatorics, but now we are getting very good questions. So recurrence relations, they are not that much, we cannot find that many questions like graph theory, math logic that time. But now if you observe the recent papers, just 4 or 5 years papers, we are getting the questions from recurrence relations, generating functions. In previous times, they usually touch only counting principle. They can ask the question from permutation with repetition, without repetition, combination with repetition, without repetition, pigeonhole principle, Euler function, and some questions they can give. And very rarely they can ask about dearrangements also in countings. But now the trend is they are asking the questions from recurrence relations. The same recurrence relations are available in your data structures also. In data structures, whatever you do, 99% of the question I can solve here. And our data structures faculty also taught the same concepts of things. So same concepts of recurrence relations. So you can get a clear idea from both ways. The vocabularies are different. Almost 80 to 90% concepts will be same. Right? So it is there in our syllabus. We can discuss recurrence relations and generating functions also. Don't leave these concepts. So once upon a time, they are not that much important, but now the trend is changing, my dear. Trend is changing. If you observe 2-3 years papers, they are increasing the weightage to this area. And last but not least, that is our graph theory. When you see graph theory, in graph theory models, we have simply 3 concepts: connectivity, matching, coloring. But I collected all previous years of questions, approximately somewhat 60 plus questions are there from graph theory. So many 2 marks questions, many 1 marks questions are there from graph theory. So understand, my dear, graph theory, once upon a time it is very, very important, and now also it is very important. In future also we can expect more questions from graph theory, and graph theory is interlinked with our data structures. Na? So here I can say that cut vertex, the removal of the vertex, can makes your graph disconnected. So the DS faculty will say that it is just like an articulation point. So the vocabulary is different, but concepts of connectivity and removal things, connected components, strongly connected components, all these things are same, my dear. And another important thing is, in syllabus they are just mentioning matching. But when you are preparing matching, you must prepare perfect matching, and also you should prepare the concept like coverings and independent sets. Right? So these three concepts are together: matchings, coverings, and independent sets. So all these three concepts you should prepare. So we have some questions, and graph coloring is also evergreen. We are getting the questions, but apart from that, they may not mention in the syllabus, but we have planar graphs, we have basic concepts, we have handshaking method. All these concepts are very important, my dear. You don't stick to the syllabus only. You observe the previous year questions, and according to that you can change your pattern of preparation. That is very, very important. So and moreover, and if you are in the expert if you are under the esteemed guidance of the expert, then definitely it is possible the expert will take care of everything, and he can suggest you how to prepare and what are the concepts you need to focus more and what is less important. Yes, my dear, I can accept. You are not preparing not only for marks, not only for IITs, not only for all such things. You may prepare for your self-satisfaction. You want to test yourself. That is okay, fine. That is okay, fine. But at the same time, in competitive exam, the marks are also important, right? You should follow some strategy. You learn the concepts, you become masters, you can do your masters in this particular domain, and you can prepare like subject anything. There is no limit to the subject, it is just like an ocean. But the thing is, the strategy we should follow to get the marks. Scoring is also important, right? You are very good in discrete mathematics, you can solve any question, and you understand the beauty of the concept. Any question you are solving, and before the faculty solving the question also you are able to solve. But you are not even solving the other questions, then how many marks you get in exam? My dear, understand, you may like some subjects, you may not like some subjects, but it is required in competitive exam. You should give equal importance to the subjects. You must prepare all the subjects. That means whatever the set you want to prepare, definitely you must prepare, you must give. And that is not only in training, my dear, it normally happens. In your life also, it is not in a smooth way. Sometimes you should do whatever the things you like. Sometimes you may not like some things, but you should do, right? It's not in a smoother way. Whatever the things, you should accept that. Can you demand your project manager, or can you demand your team lead, I want to work in this domain only, I don't want to work in this domain? Is it possible in industry? Understand yourself. That too in our corporate culture. So, my dear, what I am saying is, I can say something like this. So, healthy foods may not tasty sometimes. Healthy foods may not tasty. Healthy foods may not tasty, my dear. But tasty foods healthy. And tasty foods also may not healthy. There are some foods are there, they are tasty, but they may not healthy. Right? So, all healthy foods are not at all tasty, and all tasty foods may not healthy, my dear. But your strategy is like, you make healthy food as tasty as possible yourself. That is your ultimate goal. Once if you start the preparation, sometime you don't know how to start the preparation. If you like programming language, just take a baby step and start with one subject. One subject, start. Whatever your favorite subject, start one subject. So don't be that, I want to prepare this subject, I want to prepare subject. When your mind is not stable, just whatever the subject, if you are feeling that today I want to prepare mathematics, today I want to prepare aptitude, yeah, start aptitude. Prepare for 2-3 hours. So that preparation confidence will leads you to prepare another subject. Slowly you can motivate yourself. And moreover, self-motivation is very good, right? self-help is the best help, isn't it? So, understand, my dear, this is my what you called my discussion with you, my small talk with you with the preparation strategy. So, for discrete mathematics and in a general way, I hope you enjoyed the session. Uh, and how do you feel about session? You can comment, and thank you very much. Thank you very much for your cooperation. Yeah, thank you, students. See you.